Hello, EPLAN users. This is Luke. It's always amazing after so many years of using a software when you can still learn something almost every day. And one little thing I just realized was available in the platform has to do with object highlights of the same type. So typically, if you're on a page, you could right click and select highlight objects of the same type. And I did create a shortcut for that, Alt H. And so what happens when you use that, it will select all the same type of objects on the page as something you have currently selected. So if I select a cable and go Alt H, then it selects all the cables on the page. But the thing I just learned about, and it is in the help file, so it's not for lack of documentation, is that, for example, if you have a selection like this, and you want to select objects of same type, but within that selection, it is possible to do it. So either you would right click on the object whose type you'd want to highlight. So let's say here on a coil, I could go right click, highlight objects of same type. And within my selection, it will only select the objects of same type. So now if I, let's say for example, want to select terminals within my selection, I can hover on top of a terminal and my shortcut will then apply to the component under my cursor. So Alt H, and I have only terminals selected here. Now keep in mind that object types in EPLAN are not necessarily linked to their functions. In EPLAN you have like 5 or 6 different object types, and you can see those when you go to your project properties in the structure tab. Then you have all the different object types: general devices, terminal strips, plugs, black boxes, PLC cables, bus bar, and so on. So all these are considered object types, and they are handled specifically within EPLAN. So terminals will be handled in a certain way. General devices will be handled in a different way. Um, but that's really in the details of it. So generally speaking, they are all handled the same way, but in the fine details, there might be some different things. So which is why earlier some of you might have seen this when I selected these objects, and then on top of my coil, I go Alt H, and yes, these are selected, and these are general devices. So if I double click on the device connection point, I see here in the dialog title that it is a general device. So this is why it was highlighted along the coils. So this is a thing to keep in mind. But yeah, I just felt interesting that this little feature has been there for who knows, you know, probably ever since P8 was released, but I never knew about it. Learned it from reading a paragraph in the help file, and there you go. So hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.